Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Times Now Live. I'm Pratibha. We have a packed show lined up for you. First, let's begin with a big controversy that has broken out. The most bizarre and audacious scam of the decade. The self-proclaimed fraudman and fugitive Nityananda, who fled India and set up his fantasy nation, United States of Kailasa, is now embroiled in a global land scam that has shocked the entire world. In an absolutely absurd and jaw-dropping development, 3 indigenous tribes from Bolivia's Amazon rainforest have now been targeted. In fact, they were duped into signing land leases with a non-existent country. Can you believe it? Nityananda, so-called United States of Kailasa, connecting these tribes to signing. So they were conned into signing a 1,000-year lease. Can you imagine? These are tribes from Amazon who were conned by Nityananda and his people for signing a lease for 3,900 square kilometers of prime Amazon land, which is about 2.6 times the size of entire Delhi, 6.5 times the entire size of Mumbai. So that is the sheer scale of land that was being taken over. This means the land that he fraudulently claimed in Bolivia is larger than most major Indian cities combined. The fraudulent deal guarantees that Kailasa has given now the full autonomy and complete rights to all resources within the land being given. And the price tag for all of this was a mere $108,000 per year. My colleague Imran is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Imran, Nityananda is a fugitive. He has been wanted in the country for several cases against him, and now he was trying to con tribes in Amazon, in Bolivia. What is the latest? Any action being taken? Because he's already wanted in India for multiple years and there's no action taken. He continues to not just be free but also going on a conning spree.
Well, absolutely. And in fact, as you know very well, that he had built his empire here in Karnataka, in the Bidadi, where his ashram was. And after there were several complaints of allegations of both sexual allegations and extortion, and along with the land mafia, he escaped from the country. And since then, there has been speculations of whereas. Now, the latest where its incident is coming is from Bolivia, where ironically he tried to purchase lands for 1,000 years in the name of United States of Kailasa, and wherein there were 3 tribal communities from whom he would try to strike off a deal, and which for paying a paltry of 75,000 rupees as a rent for a year. But after the indigenous tribal community union came to know about it, they stopped this purchase. In fact, according to Bolivian law, anything Amazonian falls in the property in that particular range, as it's a rainforest, then they need to take permissions from it, and not the tribals cannot they have any kind of agreement with a foreign country. And now what they say that they came them, they say that they wanted to set up an ashram, but they try to dupe them in the name of saying that it's just a yoga center. And then after that they try to purchase in the name of United States of Kailasa for 1,000 years. After the tribal communities came to know, they contacted journalists. The journalists reported of it. Some of the journalists even put out said that they got intimidation threats from the Nityananda and their followers, and after which they appealed to the Bolivian the government there. They have finally taken action. They have shut down. They cancelled the lease. Also, 20 people who were involved in it, the Nityananda ashram, has been deported. We are not sure yet whether Nityananda himself has also been deported, but 20 of his followers have been deported from Bolivia is what we're getting the information from.
Okay, all right. Imran, stay on with us. Let's also tell our viewers the shocking reality of Nityananda's United States of Kailasa. That does not even exist. It's a fictitious nation that has been conjured up by the criminal, the self-styled godman and fugitive who has been running from the Indian law for years now. The so-called leader of this mythical nation was once at the center of a massive sexual abuse controversy in India as well. When the Bolivian government caught wind of this, in fact, it has taken some action. The government and the Confederation of Indigenous People of Bolivia declared the contracts null and void. And according to the Bolivian law, no foreigner can acquire land in the Amazon region. The country's Agriculture and Land Development Minister has also categorically stated that indigenous people cannot make land deals with a fictitious state.
We understand your concerns.
Nos comprendemos vuestras preocupaciones.
But listen,
Pero escuchen,
we are here for all of you.
estaremos aquí por todos ustedes.
We are not here for anybody else.
No estamos aquí para más nadie.
We do not come here to gain anything
No
from you.
viemos aquí para ganar algo de ustedes.
We have come for all of you.
Vienemos por todos ustedes.
We are indigenous people.
Somos personas de paz.
And we have come here to provide our
Y
services.
viemos aquí para nos beneficiarnos de estos servicios.
We've been here waiting for 5 months
Estamos esperando aquí desde 5 meses
to conclude with the board,
para concluir con la frontera.
of which there is a discretion,
Which was it?
a discretion,
Que houve uma discrepação
with a particular clause.
com uma cláusula em particular.
And we have said we will change that clause
E nós dissemos que nós iríamos cambiar essa cláusula
because we have no intentions of exploiting land.
porque não temos intenções de explorar a terra.
We understand your concerns is for your land, is that right?
Compreendemos que esta preocupação é por causa de vuestra terra, ¿verdad?
Is that right?
Está certo.
See? No?
El problema por el caso de la tierra
See,
es
and we are here.
El problema sí, exactamente, en el caso de la tierra.
Estamos aquí y no estamos por vuestras tierras.
We have done this with many different indigenous nations,
Hicimos esto con muchas naciones indígenas diferentes.
and we are uniting all indigenous nations to fight against the media.
Estamos uniendo todas las naciones indígenas para nos pelearmos con la media.
So we heard what the people have to say about this. And remember, this was the team of Nityananda that had gone to Bolivia, where it was talking to the indigenous people as well and making these land deals. And finally, after catching wind of the same, the Bolivian government immediately intervened and said that this is unacceptable and has made it null and void. In fact, listen in to what the people had to say about it.
नित्यानंद जी अगर अपने आप को सेल्फ गॉड कहते हैं तो वो एक अलग मैटर है. आई डोंट नो मुझे उसमें कितना जाना चाहिए, पर जितना उनकी स्टोरी के बारे में हम लोग सुन रहे हैं कि जिस तरह से उन्होंने कैलाशा को पूरी अपनी कंट्री बना दिया और जिस तरह से उन्होंने बहुत सारे मंदिरों की स्थापना करके वो लोगों के इमोशंस के साथ खेल रहे हैं, इससे लोगों की आस्था डगमगाती है.
इस तरह के लोगों को किसी भी देश में बढ़ावा नहीं मिलना चाहिए. नित्यानंद स्वामी जैसे लोग जो हैं यही धर्म को गंदा करते हैं, लोगों की भावनाओं से खेलते हैं और सभी देशों में इनके खिलाफ बैन लगना चाहिए. इनको जल्दी से जल्दी गिरफ्तार भी किया जाना चाहिए.
ये बिल्कुल ही परमात्मा एक है, ये तो सब जानते हैं, गॉड एक ही है. और कोई अपने आप को ये मान ले हम वो, ये बिल्कुल गलत है. बिल्कुल ही ये आस्था के खिलाफ है. और मैं तो कहता हूँ सरकार से और भी कंट्री के जितने भी ये धर्म के नाम पे जितने भी साधु संत जितने भी बाबा सभी ऐसे कर रहे हैं उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई होना चाहिए.
हम लोग हिंदू हैं और हम लोगों के लिए भगवान एक है, और अगर कोई अपने को भगवान कहता है ये तो गलत है बहुत. और कम से कम अपने देश में तो उन्होंने इतना नाम का अपना बदनामी करी और बाहर भी जाके उन्होंने इस तरह से किया है, वो उनको नहीं करना चाहिए. कम से कम हम लोगों को सनातन धर्म का पालन हम लोग करते हैं और उसकी मतलब उसको बनाए रखने के लिए हम लोग काफी प्रयास भी कर रहे हैं. अभी मोदी जी इसको काफी बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं और वही होना ही भी चाहिए. और ऐसे लोगों से समाज में इस तरह का वो जो है ठीक नहीं कर रहे हैं.
Let's now break down these details of the global land loot. What was to be leased 3,900 square kilometer of land in Amazon? What is the amount that had been promised for this massive land? Well, it is 8.96 lakh rupees per year. So imagine the kind of money that would have gone into this, taking such a huge amount of land in dirt cheap prices. In fact, it will come down to over 74,600 per month. That's not it. If you take a look at the amount per day, it would be about 2,500 rupees. All of it for 3,900 square kilometer of the Amazonian land for a period of 1,000 years. So can you believe it? This is an ecologically sensitive area, and that is the area that was to be taken over. My colleague Imran continues to say live with us. Imran, very clearly, the scam that was to be pulled by Nityananda now being halted in the tracks by the Bolivian government. But is there any word on what is the action that will be taken? Because India as well, he is wanted in multiple cases. And questions continue to be raised. How did he leave from the country? When will he be brought back to face the law in the country?
Well, absolutely, Razi. I had to ask a pertinent question about what were the cases about in India as far as is concerned, where the couple of women have come forward and complained against him. There is a land issue, which a case against him in Karnataka and also in Tamil Nadu. There have been people who have been fighting about the case which came out. The leaked video is there. There is a video recordings of him having a face in the ashram as also about. There seems to be no answer for that as far as the state government is concerned or the central government is concerned. Many people are perplexed as to how someone wanted in so many cases could escape from the country. And now the latest episode of where it is coming, and then he was trying to set up his own sort of quasi-country called United States of Kailasa in Bolivia. Now the question is about what about his cases in India and in the Karnataka? Well, it seems to be no answer to that, and also many viewers as well as we are be baffled as at how someone can like this escape from the country without the intelligence agencies coming to know about it, or whether the state government being aware of it. There seems to be an inside job to help him, but so far as concerned, his case is concerned, we are not sure yet when he'll be called up for, whether he'll be extradited to India, and whether there will be any kinds of efforts as of right now to get him to pay for the sins he has done here, both in Karnataka and other places in the country.
Okay, all right, Imran, thank you for joining us with those details. With that, it's time for us to step into a short break here. We'll be right back. To stay with us.